What is it like to be a refugee? What actual trials and tribulations do you go through if you are a refugee? How difficult is it to integrate into a new country? I'm the infamous Sensei Dan, world silver medalist and martial artist of 38 years and founder of Aim High Martial Arts. In this video I'm attempting to talk about a project me and my friend Sensei Odin are doing together and maybe cover a bit of his story and his motivation. I met Odin roughly in 2013 and I knew he'd sort of been through a lot, but we never really talked about it properly. He was always doing things for the community around him, and I always wondered what his motivations were. And he's currently running a business, a shop that he set up from scratch, which he's very proud of.
Yeah, in my shop here, I know how to sew. I can sew everything: suits, skirts, dress, trousers.
So
I'm doing repairs, alterations,
Yeah.
change the zips. Your trousers big, I can make it small.
Yeah.
Slim fit. It's long, I can short it.
Excellent. Hi, Sifa. I know you're Odin's wife. What is it you do in the shop? Because obviously this is different here from what Odin's doing. So what is it? What is it you do?
Yeah, me, I'm hairdresser, yeah.
You're a hairdresser, yeah?
Yes.
And do you do a lot of different styles of hair? And
Yeah, I do so many different hairstyles.
I've seen some of your work. It's very impressive, like the braids and all the different sort of pattern that you do with people. It's really, really cool.
All right, thank you.
My name is Sensei Odon. I'm second dan black belt in Shotokan. I'm founder of Norwich United Karate. The first person to teach me karate is calling Fukere, Fundiko Fukere. And he was already passed away. So I started learning karate when I was 7 years old. And I left my country because of war. People was killing others and it was too much insecurity. So me and my wife decided to leave our country, and we were to Uganda as refugees.
Did you leave family behind in Congo?
That time, yes, yeah, my back family, all my family members are in Congo. It was very terrible because when I saw a military kill someone in front of my eyes, it was very horrible for me. So that's why I decided also to leave my country and to go to another country.
Because that would have been the tip of the iceberg, wouldn't it? It'd be happening all over, wouldn't it?
It's very hard, if you see someone who has been killed in front of your eyes, what can you feel? It was very hard and very bad situation.
We've known each other for roughly 13 years, and that's the first time you've told me about that.
Yes, I have, because you never ask me about my story. This is a big occasion now.
It's difficult though. Sometimes you don't know whether you should ask or not, but thank you for sharing that.
Okay, thanks. We decided to leave our country and to go to find a place where we can
Very
have
tough
peace.
decision.
Yeah.
Where did you end up in Uganda? Did they house you, or did you end up...
Yes, I was there also as a refugee.
Did they put you in a camp, like one of the massive refugee camps, or did they put you in a...
There it was two sort of refugees. If you want to go to the camp, or if you can stay in the city.
Yeah.
So I decided to stay in Kampala. Kampala is a capital of Uganda.
Of Kampala, yeah? Got no job, no house, no money, nothing behind you. You're just literally moving from one country to another.
One day I went to the gym.
Yeah.
I found the security people who was doing gym.
What weights and stuff like that? Big built men.
Yeah. They are calling it Kanyama.
Kanyama.
Yes. And when I was doing my katas there, he was interested with me, and I started teaching them self-defense and karate.
I see. So a lot of them were big guys, but they couldn't fight.
Yeah,
and you taught them how to fight, yeah?
Yes,
and you taught them
to protect themselves also.
Yeah, and that made you a small amount of money. So you created a business from nothing, just teaching karate in a gym to people. Yeah, that's amazing. That's great.
I was teaching people karate in Uganda.
Yeah,
and I'm a founder of a club which is calling La Surprise.
That's super. And is
Yeah.
that club still running in Uganda?
Yes, in Uganda.
So as a founder, you founded it and it's still running to this day. That's
Yes.
amazing.
100% sure.
And obviously, you're in a situation where a lot of the people in Uganda are quite poor. They can't always afford things. And I understand that you begged the UN for linen and started making karate suits for your students.
Yes, yeah, because I know how to make it. Because I'm
Wow.
a tailor, yes, yeah.
Yeah, so your students never went without. They always had at least a karate suit. That's awesome. That's awesome. So what made you decide you need to leave Uganda at that time then? What was there not a lot of job prospects, or what was the motivation to come to the UK?
You know, when you arrive to Uganda, you have to register yourself as
Yeah.
a refugee.
Yeah.
And the government, Uganda government, with UNHCR to move us here to UK.
So you didn't have any say in it?
You can't have any choice because French, I speak Swahili, I speak Mashi, I speak Luganda, I speak Lingala.
But the only language you didn't speak was English, and that's why they wanted to send you to England.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
And I learn English here now. So to move from Uganda to UK, I came by plane.
Yeah.
Congo,
Yeah.
to move Congo to Uganda, I was in wood lorry.
Wood lorry.
Yeah,
Wood lorry.
It was illegal, but it was very, very dangerous. But
Yeah.
there was no choice.
So you had to travel in a wood lorry,
Yeah, I was up like a monkey, you know.
hanging off the side of the lorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus, and it's not just the fact that journey is extremely dangerous to travel in a wood lorry, yeah. But also you're dealing with a potential civil war,
Yeah.
where if suddenly you go down the wrong road or someone decides they want to fire a gun at you, you can be shot at the same process. And so with a wood lorry, I mean, did you bang your head or injure yourself at all?
There's just too many that, you know, when they do some bad movement, you have to beat yourself in the wood, then come back.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
So, so when people in the UK complain about the roads having potholes in them, I mean, at least they have roads. They didn't even have roads. They were dirt tracks, weren't they? Okay, and you ended up in Norwich. And one of the things you might have noticed in Norwich is there's not many refugees. It's very, at the time, very small community. Is that right?
Yes.
And what was it like being here with a small community and very few people speaking any of the 5 languages you could speak?
Very big barrier in my life, you know. When you can't communicate properly with someone, it was very hard. But I tried my best even to use body language to show them the movement.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was.
Oh, so you were teaching people who were English karate at this point?
Yes, yeah, because the door was open to black and minority and other people.
Ah, I see.
Who are not from African, because we find other refugees here from Australia, Ukraine, and other countries.
So you came over and started teaching karate.
Yes.
And how did you afford that with all the hall fees and having no money?
Okay, now the government, British government, give us a grant.
This grant you used to set up United Karate and Norwich United Karate, and that's where you set it up originally for the refugees and then for open to everyone, yeah?
Yes. Yes, we met the first time. It was at Bignot School.
Yeah.
And there we are helping you as a Sedani, helping you to teach our children at school. Yeah, which was very good.
Yeah, we had about 40 children, didn't we? Two classes, about 20 in each. You first came up to me, this time you start bowing to me because you saw I had a black belt on. And I'm like, I better bow back.
Yeah.
But we don't normally do that in the UK, but that's an interesting custom. Now I end up bowing to you every time I see you. Which is, and I thought your name was Odin, but that's actually Odon.
Odon.
Yeah, and because I used to be a Viking reenactor, when you said and I heard Odin, I thought Odin, because I got excited. Because you'd have to understand Viking reenactors to understand that. So you're involved in one of my national tournaments as well.
Yeah.
Moving forward, we decided to do a karate project together involving refugees and the wider community. Currently working with Norfolk County Council, and we won some funding from a little bit from County Council. And what was the other organisation we won it from?
The lottery fund.
Yeah, we got quite a bit from the lottery fund, and what we're looking to do is to offer 15 placements for refugees, and then we're planning to open it to the wider community, aren't we?
I can say thank you first to the British government because he was welcoming us. Particularly, I can say for myself, I'm proud to become a British citizen now. And thank you so much for British people to give us the same opportunity to continue to do our own business and to continue to do our activities. I'm grateful for that.
If you would like to know more about the Unified Karate Project or would like to help out in some way and support the project and be involved with helping refugees and integrating society within the project, please email aimhigh@outlook.com, aemhai@outlook.com, or alternatively follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook. All links are in the description, and please like, subscribe, and feel free to message us on this YouTube channel.